All right, for Reconcile Your Checkbook, it kind of has several different pieces to it. So I'm going to walk you through kind of the beginning and we'll do a little bit of it together. So in this assignment, we have our checkbook register here. We're going to open up a Google version so that we are able to kind of manipulate it and do what we need to do when reconciling your checkbook. Then we have our bank statement that we need to do that. And then finally, we have our reconciliation worksheet. So to start with, though, we're going to go ahead and open up the checkbook register. It is linked here in a Google Sheet. And then you are going to want to do File and make a copy so that you are able to edit. And then we'll just kind of go ahead and get started with this. So you can see we have like our check numbers, the date, where we wrote it to, a description, the amounts, and then just kind of our running balance here. So if I come back over to my instructions, to do your reconciliation, you want to use your bank statement. And so the first piece is going through all of the transactions that cleared your bank before that statement was ran for the month, and mark them off and just verify the amounts with your check register. So the first thing we're looking for is check number 5103, and it was for $59.99. So I come back here, there's the check, the amount's right. So then we're just going to make a mark in this box. You can copy that check mark and paste it, or just make an X so that it just fits in there. Any way works, but we know, okay, that one cleared. Come back to my statement. The next one was my payroll. It's a credit, that means it's a deposit of $500. Now notice the state has the 8th. We'll see if that matches up. So this time it actually does, probably due to being a direct deposit. But one thing I want you to note is that just because the date doesn't match up, like this is the date that you personally like recorded the transaction, made the purchase, all of that, things don't necessarily go through our bank accounts that quickly. It might be a day or two later. So I'm really looking to make sure this item number matches and the amount. All right, so now we have our deposit marked off, going back. All right, next, check number 5105, it was for $50. All right, 5105, $50, great. I'm gonna mark that off. Go back, see what's next, $43. Let's see, did I look it wrong? $43 says ATM withdrawal. Okay, right here. So this one I had $40 was what I got for the cash, and then that particular ATM or my bank charged me $3. So that's accounted for. There we go. I will let you go ahead and finish marking this off. Once you have done that, then we're going to come down to this next piece. And so I'll kind of work through a little bit of that with you. So this, starting right here, it says ending balance shown on our bank statement. So I go up here to my bank statement and it tells me right here, here's my closing balance. So $1670.28. That is what I'm going to put on that line. All right. Then we have various other things we have to do. First is any outstanding checks. So the way I know I have outstanding checks is I come back to my check register and I'm looking for things I don't have checked off. Now remember, mine is not fully completed yet, so you'll want to do that before you do all of this piece. But I do know that this check, 5104, is not going to have cleared my bank. And so I am going to right here put the number 5104, and then just going to verify that amount. It was $15.22. So I'm going to go through, put any other ones that I don't have marked off that are just outstanding checks or times I withdrew money. I'll total that up. That total is going to come right here to this line. Okay, and then before that, I'm going to have to go back also into my check register, and now I'm looking for any deposits that I don't have marked off. So if any of these 3 deposits don't have a mark, then I will put that amount here into this line. So then you can see I'm going to take my ending balance, I'm going to add the deposits, then I just get my subtotal, going to subtract whatever number I bring from here, and that gets me an amount right here. So then if we've done everything correctly, this amount is going to match my ending balance in my check register. If not, that means somewhere along the way we've made an error. It could be in my check register, maybe I did my math wrong, or it could be, you know, here on the reconciliation worksheet, just getting something entered incorrectly, or once again, just not doing some math correctly. So hopefully that will help you work through the Reconcile Your Checkbook assignment.